Hello, I am Joy Chen. I have spent 25 years at the intersection of education, technology, and investment, from founding First Leap Education in China to advising venture funds in Silicon Valley. I teach entrepreneurship at Stanford University, and I advise numerous international startup ventures. Dr. Li Jiang gave you the technical foundation of AI trends. My job over the next 6 segments is to show you how investors see this landscape, because understanding capital flows helps you understand where the world is heading. Today, we examine the AI investment landscape through the lens of US-China competition. This is not just about technology, it is about the future of global power. Let me start with scale. In 2023, global AI investment exceeded $200 billion. The United States and China together accounted for over 80% of this investment. This concentration is remarkable. AI development is not distributed evenly across the world. It is concentrated in 2 countries that are increasingly in strategic competition. How does investment differ between these 2 ecosystems? Let me walk you through the patterns. In the United States, AI investment is dominated by private venture capital. The biggest AI companies, OpenAI, Anthropic, Databricks, Scale AI, are venture-backed. American VCs are placing massive bets on foundation models. The belief is that whoever builds the most powerful, general-purpose AI will capture enormous value. Hence, investments of $10 billion or more in single companies. Below the foundation model layer, American VCs are funding vertical AI applications, AI for legal work, AI for healthcare documentation, AI for software development. Each vertical is attracting billions. Infrastructure also attracts significant investment. The chips, cloud platforms, and developer tools that enable AI applications. NVIDIA's market value now exceeds $2 trillion, driven by AI demand. In China, the pattern is different. The state plays a much larger role in directing investment toward strategic priorities. After American export restrictions on advanced chips, China has poured investment into domestic semiconductor capability. This is not just commercial investment, it is national security investment. Robotics and embodied AI receive heavy investment in China. As Dr. Li Jiang explained, companies like Unitree are building affordable humanoid robots. The government sees this as strategically important. Chinese AI investment is also characterized by closer ties between research and commercialization. Major companies like Baidu, Alibaba, and Tencent run significant AI research labs that are tightly connected to product development. Now, what does a venture capitalist look for when investing in AI? Let me share the framework we use. First, technical moat. Can this company build something that others cannot easily replicate? Proprietary data is often the strongest moat. Models can be copied, data cannot. Second, path to commercialization. Impressive technology is not enough. The company must have a clear way to turn technology into revenue. Many technically brilliant companies fail at commercialization. Third, team. In AI, talent is especially important because the field moves so fast. We look for founders who combine technical depth with business acumen. This combination is rare. Fourth, timing. AI investments are particularly sensitive to timing. Too early, and the infrastructure is not ready. Too late, and the market is captured by incumbents. Fifth, competitive dynamics. How will foundation model providers like OpenAI and Google affect this company? Will they compete directly, enable the company, acquire it? Let me share where American and Chinese AI advantages differ. American advantages: the deepest pool of AI research talent, the most mature venture capital ecosystem, the strongest culture of risk-taking and entrepreneurship, and leading foundation models. Chinese advantages: speed of deployment, manufacturing scale, state coordination for strategic priorities, massive domestic market for testing, and increasingly strong robotics capabilities. Neither side has all advantages. The competition is genuine. Now, what does this mean for Kazakhstan and for you? You should not attempt to compete with global tech giants in fundamental AI research at this stage. Developing foundational models like GPT or Gemini requires a massive, mature ecosystem that takes years to cultivate. The capital investments are currently too high, and the concentration of specialized research talent is too dense elsewhere to make a frontal assault viable right now. While fundamental research is out of reach, the application layer is wide open. You can immediately build AI-driven solutions tailored to specific local needs, addressing nuances in regional languages, local regulatory frameworks, and unique market inefficiencies. Instead of competing on model architecture, compete on model deployment. Success in this phase builds the institutional muscle and financial capital necessary to eventually lead and sustain a vibrant AI ecosystem in Central Asia and beyond. Many of the most successful technology companies are not technology inventors. They are technology appliers who understand their markets deeply. Kazakhstan has advantages in understanding Central Asian markets that no American or Chinese company has. Local knowledge is a form of competitive moat. The investor's question for Kazakhstan entrepreneurs, not what technology can you invent, but what problems can you solve using available technology? This is a more tractable question, and it is one where local insight creates advantage rather than disadvantage. For your Smile participation, analyze one AI investment trend and explain how Kazakhstan could participate. What trend did you choose? Why does it matter? What role could Kazakhstan play? What would an investor need to see? Be specific about the opportunity. Comment on 3 peers' analyses. Evaluate based on strategic clarity. Sample Smile posting. Trend: AI for agriculture, specifically precision farming. Why it matters. Agriculture is 5% of global GDP and largely unautomated. Kazakhstan could participate by building AI applications adapted to Central Asian crops, climate, and farm sizes, which differ from American and Chinese conditions. Investors would need to see evidence that the AI actually improves yields in Kazakhstan conditions. A team that combines technical ability with agricultural knowledge, a path to scale across the region. This is not competing with Google. It is using Google's technology to solve problems Google does not understand. Understanding investor perspectives helps you see where capital will flow. Capital flow creates opportunity. In our next segment, we will examine China's 4 distinct AI innovation models: Beijing, Shanghai, Hangzhou, and Shenzhen.